What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Meg, and today we are learning all about Capricorns. This is another installment of my Zodiac and astrology series here on my channel, so if you're behind on the other ones and you want to see what we've done from Aries up until now, the playlist will be linked up above and also down below for you guys. Each new astrology month, I am bringing a video so you can learn about that sign, the likes, dislikes, career, money, family, friends, love, all of that while I do a makeup look inspired by the sign. This is just my take from what I feel is in mood with the sign and also what is inspired by the colors of that sign. So if this is your first video that you are seeing, I just want to quickly remind you that there is so much more to you than just your sun sign. If you also have Capricorn in other areas of your chart, this may relate to you as well. So just know that there is so much more to you than that. But if you have Capricorn in your big three, which is your sun, moon, and rising, this video may be helpful to you, or maybe you have someone in your life that's a Capricorn and you want to try to understand them more. You are in the right place. And like I said, all the other signs will be in a playlist. So if you want to look up yourself or other people that you know in real life, be sure to check that out. So I like to start off each and every video discussing the color palette, because that is the start of this whole video. So this is the color palette for Capricorn. As you can see, it's very dark, it's very moody. There's a lot of gray, silver, dark purple, dark browns, a tan color, some almost like pastel dark greens, if that makes sense. So I took inspiration from the browns in the palette. Another couple sources will say that brown and gray are the main colors of Capricorn. So this is the look that I came up with. It's not too eccentric, not too in your face, because Capricorn is an earth sign, so they're pretty chill, they're pretty reserved, and I also feel like they are low-key badass bitches. So I decided to do a fierce wing, halo eye, and a dark moody lip to top it all off. So this was the inspiration behind the makeup look. So in just a second, we are going to get into all of the information and you're gonna see how I created this makeup look. In case you wanna follow along at home, I'm quickly gonna go over the color palette. So if this doesn't interest you, feel free to skip ahead about 30 seconds. So I did use a lot of shimmers in this look. So this is one of the first colors that I started out with. It's almost like a taupey brown shimmer. And then I moved on to this one, which is a little bit of a lighter pink champagne color. And then I used this matte deep brown color, and another matte color that I use is this dark rich chocolatey brown. So this is the main color palette for the eyes. Normally I don't say where I got my makeup from because I just it's not about that. But these shimmers are so unique, I feel like I have to say that they're from the Nikki Tutorials palette. I used Ivy, which is this icy silver, to tie into the gray that's in the look, and then All In, which is my all-time favorite shimmer. So these are the two colors that I have in the center of the halo. I also want to say quickly, really fast, this look was inspired by Chloe Morello, so I will have her video linked down below. She is so stunning and gorgeous. So thank you, Chloe, for this inspiration. And let's go ahead and get into the video. Capricorn season starts on December 22nd and runs until January 19th. It is definitely an Earth planet as far as its element goes, and it is run by the planet Saturn, which makes a lot of sense the more I learn about astrology. Some strengths of Capricorns include being responsible, disciplined, having self-control, and good manners. Weaknesses include being a know-it-all, unforgiving, condescending, and expecting the worst. Capricorns tend to like family, tradition, music, understated status, and quality craftsmanship. Capricorns dislike almost everything at some point. Some general information about Capricorns. Capricorn is a sign that represents time and responsibility, and its representatives are traditional and often very serious by nature. These individuals possess an inner state of independence that enables significant progress both in their personal and professional lives. They are masters of self-control and have the ability to lead the way, make solid and realistic plans, and manage people who work for them at any time. They will learn from their mistakes and get to the top based slowly on their experience and expertise. Needless to say, Capricorns are real go-getters. The mountain goat has a destination in mind and will stop at nothing to reach its goal. They combine their traditional methods with power determination to climb the ladder of success each and every day. Caring, conservative Capricorn is a great leader and a dedicated provider. They like to play hard and work even harder. Belonging to the element of earth, like Taurus and Virgo, this is the last sign of the trio of practicality and grounding. Not only do they focus on the material world, but they have the ability to use the most out of it. Unfortunately, this element also makes them stiff and sometimes too stubborn to move from one perspective or point in a relationship. They tend to have a hard time accepting differences of other people that are too far from their character, and out of fear, they might try to impose their traditional values aggressively. Saturn is the ruling planet of Capricorn, and this planet represents restrictions of all kinds. Its influence makes these people practical, responsible, but also cold, distant, unforgiving, prone to the feeling of guilt and turned to the past. They need to learn to forgive in order to make their own life lighter and more positive. Capricorn, the goat of fear. A goat with the tail of the fish is created to face fear and create panic. It is the sign of decisions made to protect us from monsters inside of our minds, lives, and immediate physical surrounding. Always ready to transform into something that scares those scary things off, Capricorn speaks of natural chain reaction of fear, where one scary thing leads to many others, rising up as defense mechanisms that only tend to make things worse. Immersed in their secrecy, they face the world just as they are, brave enough to never run away, but constantly afraid of their inner demons and monsters. Capricorns in love. It is not easy to win over the attention and heart of a Capricorn, but once their walls break and their heart melts, they stay committed for a lifetime. Their relationships with other signs can be challenging due to their difficult character, but any shared feeling that comes from such a deep emotional place is a reward for their partner's efforts. Shown sensitivity comes through acts rather than words, and years are often needed for them to open up enough to chat about their actual emotional problems. Turn to their personal goals, whatever they may be. Capricorns can lack compassion and emotion when relating to their loved ones. Certain ease of a normal life is something they will give with full devotion, and their partner will be able to rely on them, use them as a stepping stone for any personal endeavor, and have a lasting bond with a constant tendency of growth. Still, this isn't someone willing to compromise much, and it seems to have the need to create a problem only to resolve it or feel bad that it was never resolved before. Capricorn's friends and family. When it comes to friends, Capricorn is intelligent, stable, reliable, and this makes its representatives loyal and extremely good friends, standing in one's life as pillars on their way to their dreams. They need to be surrounded by people who don't ask too many nosy questions, know where boundaries are, but are also warm and open-hearted and loyal enough to follow their lead. They will not collect too many friends in this lifetime, but turn to those who can make them feel at peace, intelligent, and honest at all times. When it comes to family, this is a sign with full understanding for family traditions. Capricorns feel connected to every single thing from their past and their childhood, and loves bringing out these memories whenever a season of holidays or birthdays is near. This is a sign of typical conflict one has over dominance in their household, with their father being an extremely important figure in the way this person's built their self-image over the years. As parents, they tend to be strict but fair, readily taking on responsibilities that come with child. Capricorn's career and money. Capricorns will set high standards for themselves, but their honesty, dedication, and perseverance will lead them to their goals. They value loyalty and hard work over all other things, and keep associates with these qualities close even when they might be intellectually inferior. Concentrated and resourceful, this is someone who gets the job done, doesn't mind long hours, and commits to the final product until it is fully completed. They shine in jobs that include management, finance, programming, and calculations. Deeply rooted in tradition, the state, and the system they live in, a Capricorn needs all their paperwork in perfect order, their documents clean, and their files absolutely impeccable. Money will be truly valued in the lives of these individuals, and they won't have much trouble managing it and saving some for a rainy day, for as long as their debts don't swallow their actual abilities. Hard workers with a higher cause, they will do anything they can to set free from loan or mortgage of any time, but also know that true success will only come in the long run. What we love about Capricorns. Capricorn is a caring provider and staunch protector of those they love. If there's a Capricorn in your life, your material needs will be well taken care of. Why Capricorns drive us nuts. Capricorn can be so hardworking and driven to succeed that they tend to neglect their loved ones. They can also be too rigid and tend to frown even when they're happy. Advice for Capricorns. Try to be more flexible and appreciate what you have. Don't forget to value your friends, family, and personal relationships as much as you do your career successes. Capricorn celebrities include David Bowie, Bradley Cooper, Liam Hemsworth, Betty White, John Legend, Orlando Bloom, Denzel Washington, Elvis Presley, and Martin Luther King Jr. Now it is time for my favorite part of the video, the creepiest thing about your sign. So Capricorn, what is the creepiest thing about you according to this Bustle article? All sources that I use in this video are linked down below, by the way. Creepiest thing about Capricorn? Capricorn fantasizes about getting rid of people. Capricorns can be meticulous planners and shameless social climbers, and a Capricorn doesn't want anyone to get in their way. Because of this, it's been reported that a scorned Capricorn might fantasize about doing away with those who hinder their progress. You might dream of fashioning a pair of cement shoes for the person who kept you from a goal. The good news is that most Capricorns don't actually go all Tony Soprano on those who bother them, despite the fact that they think about it a lot. And because those born under Capricorn have a strong feeling that their decisions and methods are absolutely perfect, they will rarely change their views. This makes for a lot of cement shoe fantasies. So Capricorn, is this accurate? Do you fantasize about tying cement shoes to those that piss you off? Let me know down in the comments. Alright, so what did you guys think about Capricorns? Do you think it was a harsh read? Do you find it accurate? Do you know a Capricorn in your life? And as I was saying the things, were you sitting there nodding along? Because I know I was when I was putting the information together. So anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. This is so much fun for me to do every month, even though I don't always get it out at the start. It's been a very rough end to the year as we know it. So we have 2 more signs to go in this series. If you would like to see me do something new, makeup-wise and astrology-wise, let me know in the comments down below. For when Aries season comes around, I would definitely like to do that for you. So be sure to subscribe if you aren't yet already. Check out the other videos on my channel. It's mostly beauty, some lifestyle mixed in. And yeah, be sure to check out the playlist if you haven't yet. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to hang out with me. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye everyone.